MP, I got some film.
So we push hard off the miss, and then we swing it here, and that should get us a good look.
You trying to take my job?
The way everything's working right now, you think I want to mess with that?
Well, let's keep it rolling. 4 wins in a row. Let's make it 5.
Sounds good to me.
Let me show you one tweak to that play you were sketching that should give us even more options. See right here?
Never been to Rome. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, well, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. That'd be good for the scene.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
You got this, MP.
MP?
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight as this matchup is the first game of the in-season tournament. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Walker out there with Collins. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Suggs. And it's Halliburton into the point. And for Chicago, they've got Smith. Bridges out there with DeRozan. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Thompson into the 3 spot. And for these two teams, their first game of the in-season tournament. Greg, this contest will count not only towards their regular season record, but also towards the 4-game group play stage.
And Kevin, all 30 NBA teams divided into 6 groups of 5 with 6 group winners and 2 wild cards advancing to the elimination round. And it all starts here.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Smith with it. Over Suggs. Nice shot by Smith. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Collins nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Smith surveying the D. Here's DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Always ready to grind and work for it. DeRozan does what he has to get his finish.
Halliburton outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Walker finds Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Fades back. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Clay is always ready to fire.
Now, here's Suggs, covered by Smith. Suggs passes to Halliburton. From downtown, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith outside. Over Suggs. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his second bucket tonight. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Now, here's DeRozan. 8 points his last outing. Drills it from outside.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Halliburton. 7-point differential. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. Stolen by Thompson. Ball against Halliburton. The shot by Paul, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Halliburton. No good again that time.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Pacers trail by 10. Suggs kicks to Walker. Now the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Suggs. D right on him. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Chicago. On the wing. And the Bulls tag on 2 more.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Halliburton kicks to Suggs. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Suggs missing. So for Chicago, their last game will win against the Knicks in New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the Pacers call time here.
last year getting it done. Averaged about 13 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has yet to score. Collins, a screen on Paul. Here's Halliburton. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by Smith. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Pacers trail by 14. And here is Suggs. 17 points in his last outing. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Suggs has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
The Pacers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Pass to Collins. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Smith. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Takes it off the glass. Smith's got 17.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Smith. Now, Suggs. 6 points for him. Walker with a screen for Suggs. From 12 feet out. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. The dish to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the Pacers with possession here. It's an 18-point game.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After Indiana gets the three. To the middle, here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's too easy for DeRozan. I mean, you can't give him that kind of look on the inside.
Now, here's Halliburton. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Mathurin passes to Collins. He can't get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Now, here is Smith. 17 points in the game. Let's go. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pacers trail by 19. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Collins against Bridges. Passes it to Suggs. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on DeRozan.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore. and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
The first free throw is good. And you can feel it, can't you? A little extra energy in the building tonight, Greg. Halloween always has that effect on a crowd.
And I've seen some crazy costumes in the stands, no doubt. But any holiday is a good day for basketball, partner. Halloween really adds to the atmosphere.
He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago leading by 17. Tatum with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Over Nesmith. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Nembhard. And here is Nesmith. And Collins now top the key. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 8. Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Kicks to Tatum. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Over Nesmith. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pacers trail by 17. Outside Mathurin. Count it, good. Mathurin's got 5.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all 3 levels.
Here's DeRozan. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Suggs. And the pass to Nembhard. Collins a screen on Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Grayson Allen's checked in for the Bulls. Smith comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Indiana also making some changes. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Toppin comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for Suggs. Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Smith outside. Allen for 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Dosunmu. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Smith. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Tatum in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Smith, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, buries it from three-point range. Brogdon's got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Halliburton against Brogdon. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smith outside. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And it goes down 2 points. Smith's got 21.
And Kevin, with another win tonight, that would make it 5 in a row. MP looking to help bring that edge they need to keep this win streak going.
You know, a lot of the momentum in these stretches can be mental. And right now, they have some terrific energy in the locker room and out on the floor. And it's turning into consecutive wins.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
For a second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, we'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Smith's shot is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Halliburton. Still yet to score. Here's Jackson. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Bulls leading by 21. Smith outside. Pass to Paul. Thompson sets the pick for Paul. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Smith's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Timeout called the Pacers.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul, how he performed last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. Ball against Halliburton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Count that one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Suggs kicks to Halliburton. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Walker the pass to Jackson. And Tatum pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here is Smith. 30 points in the game. Passes it to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Suggs passes to Nesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. Over Paul. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now, here is Smith. Thompson inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Halliburton with it. The pass to Suggs. And here is Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jackson. And no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. A fadeaway. That one drops for him. Smith's got 32 points in the game.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Halliburton. Jackson up top. He kicks to Walker. Back to Jackson. Halliburton in the corner. Over Paul. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Halliburton's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Tatum. Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Walker with the screen for Halliburton. He dishes it to Walker. Halliburton outside. Pass to Walker. A 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For three.
Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Bulls with some changes. Bridges is checked in for Tatum. DeRozan comes in for Dosunmu. And Brogdon subbed in for Smith. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Bridges a screen on Walker. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bridges shot. Good.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
There's the screen. Out to the wing. Suggs kicks to Walker. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's DeRozan. Walker with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Nembhard. Still without a basket. From down low. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the wing right side. The screen from Thompson. DeRozan with it. Mathurin picks him up. DeRozan's shot is off. Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And Walker throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Bridges sets the screen for DeRozan. Shoots over Walker. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard, defended by Paul. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, no, you agree with me. They are on their way. Pass to Halliburton. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Paul with the defensive effort. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Smith for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Suggs passes to Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Chicago shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Smith against Collins. Out to DeRozan. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And here's Halliburton. And so it's Chicago. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Looking at the Bulls, they hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Perch? That's some good eating. Not quite salmon, but still very tasty in its own right. And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they're winning for multiple reasons, right? I think at the top of that list is their rebounding. They're chasing every miss like it's a Game 7.
They got more hustle and they got more muscle.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And it's Indiana's ball. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got Collins, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Suggs in at the shooting guard position. Suggs has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Now here is Smith, defense right on him, and there it is for him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now Halliburton. Paul with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here is Smith. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Paul's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Smith outside. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smith's got 42 in the game.
He plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Halliburton kicks to Collins. Mathurin against Thompson. Walker is screen on Thompson. Can they get it? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
He's off on the first.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Now here is Smith, and he has 42. Now the dish to Bridges. And there's the pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Smith the pass to Paul. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Walker. Pass to Suggs. Halliburton looking around. Shot clock at 6. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
At the elbow, Collins. Pass to Suggs. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Passes to Collins. Paul against Halliburton. No good there. Paul with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Smith outside. Out to DeRozan for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Now here is Smith. He's got 44. Right on the bucket. Smith's got 46 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ball against Halliburton. Outside Mathurin to the left side wing. Now here's Suggs, covered by Smith. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Free throw drops for Smith. Now here is Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Kicks to Suggs. Walker the pass to Suggs. Here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Smith gets double teamed to the wing on the left. It's shot by Paul. Nobody around. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And Indiana shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Ball against Halliburton. The pass to Suggs. Launches a 3. And Paul pulls it down. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton against Smith. Down low, DeRozan. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The feed to Collins. Top of the key, and the jumper is good. Collins has got his second basket of the night. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. He kicks it to Smith. Back to DeRozan. Over Walker. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Bridges. Harrison and Smith with the assist that time.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Suggs. He's got 14. Halliburton finds Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Here he goes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Monday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. And the first one drops. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Both free throws good from Smith. Suggs with the ball.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity a must.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Second personal foul. Second.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both good from the line that time. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
One shot.
Here's Suggs. He's got 14. Here's Nembhard driving in. Good D by Brogdon.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Indiana shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Mathurin. 8 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mathurin's got 10.
Flexing plenty of muscle on that finish. Mathurin, tough to contain.
Smith outside. Allen finds Smith. Over Suggs. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Outside Mathurin.
2 minutes.
Aston Emhart. 6 to shoot. The shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Here's Mathurin. The Bulls getting the bucket. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Here's Smith into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And so here is Indiana. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes it to Walker. Outside Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Smith outside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Smith's got 59 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
And here's Smith. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. You got to beat them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
Allen pouring his guys to up the aggressiveness on the defensive side.
And Kevin, preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you've got to bring energy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Brogdon. Allen is out there with Tatum. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Smith right side. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by the Bulls.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Smith up top. There's the pass to Dosunmu. And the Bulls another 3.
Well, the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Nembhard. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Nesmith can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Smith drives in, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton with it. Ogden picks him up. Halliburton outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. Shot to stop the run, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
Here's Smith. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Halliburton against Brogdon. Halliburton outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Jackson, over Tatum. Jackson misses. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now, here is Smith, guarded closely. A nice shot by Tatum.
And, you know, his height and quick release helped Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard, covered by Smith. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Bulls have gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Over to the wing. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Mathurin. Allen with the rebound. Now Smith. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from Smith. Halliburton against Brogdon. Pass to Suggs. Now here is Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Now here is Smith. Allen dishes to Smith. Brogdon outside. That 3 off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Really good concentration from Suggs there. Pretty good body control, too.
Now here is Smith. Outside to Brogdon. Smith outside. Allen right side. Launches it. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Collins. From deep, Walker connects from three-point range.
3 and an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Smith. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And here is Suggs after the three-pointer from Smith. Pass to Halliburton. Walker is screen on Brogdon. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Chicago's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Smith. A special move before the shot.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Halliburton. Chicago grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith outside. To the inside. Brogdon. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Outside Mathurin. To stop the run. And it's Suggs missing. Now the Bulls with it. Smith with it. Over to the left wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Over Suggs, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Fires from 14. Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Smith following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Suggs with the ball. He's against Smith.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Chicago's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smith.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Suggs. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Looking confident taking his shot. Very confident. Mathurin, complete belief in himself.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Smith up top. Brogdon left side. Here's Dosunmu. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And Greg on top of the regular season tally in the win column. They earn their first win out of 4 in-season tournament group games.
Giving their fans just one more reason to get excited here early on this season. Congrats.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Great win. Keep pushing.